Video I will show you how to download custom fonts. So you're going to open up excuse me, Google Chrome. You're going to go to dafont.com and they have all these really cool fonts in here. Okay, so I want you to look through the sans serif category and the serif category to start with. So let's look at sans serif, and you could type in something here, preview, you know, your name. You could show 100 fonts on a page and it's too large and submit. That way I can kind of scroll through and find what I like. So I want you to look at the lines, look at what they look like. Do you have lowercase letters in the font or not? These all look like uppercase letters, even though I typed in my name with the lowercase. Okay, so find a font that you think looks really cool, that you like, the shapes of the letters and, you know, the thickness of the line. Download a couple different types. So right now I'm just going to do this one. So it's 100% free, so that's great. We're going to click download. Okay, and then you can see that the little zip file pops up here. So this is very similar to when we download our brushes. So I'm going to click open. And by clicking open, it automatically unzipped into my downloads folder. Okay, so if I double click, this is the zip file. So now that it's unzipped, I don't need this anymore. Okay, so I'm logged in as Cameron and I'm looking here, and he should move all of these ABR files into a brush folder in his student network drive, and get rid of the zip files because you don't need those anymore. Okay, but we'll talk about that later. Okay, so this is the font, and you see that it's a TTF file. That means true type. So this is the font file. So if I double click on that, it's going to open up Font Book, which is sort of like what the Apple computers use to organize your fonts. Then this is going to pop up here. And there's an option to install font. So just click install. And now we are good to go. Okay, and you can see that it pops up as an installed font on your computer. All right, so that's good. So now if I open up Word or Photoshop or any other program on my computer, I have access to that font. So now what I want you guys to also do is drag this font into your student folder. So your student folder shortcut is right here. So I'm going to go back to my downloads folder, and I'm actually going to do File, New Finder Window, just so you guys can see how this all looks. So here's Cameron's folder, and I'm going to make a subfolder in here and call it Fonts. Okay, and I'll double click on that folder and then just drag in the true type font file, the TTF. And now I don't need this anymore. Goodbye. Drag that to the trash can. And while I'm at it, I'll organize his folders for him a little bit. I'm going to do a new folder here, call it Brushes. So I'm going to double click there. So now I'm going to hit the Command key and click on any of the folders or the ABR files and drag those over. And then that way I can delete everything else that we don't need. I'm not sure why this is taking so long. Okay. Also, I should point out that he made a copy of his folder on his desktop, and that's not good. Like, see, there's nothing in here, so this is just a copy of his student network drive. Remember, when you're accessing your student network drive, you're clicking on this shared drive 2012 FS Students, and you go to Students, and then your folder, the student folders, will be here. Okay? So you see all the student folders, then you can find yours. So this is the student folder that you want to drag over to your favorites bar and leave the shortcut there. You don't drag it here. That's not going to work. I'll show in another video how to do the shortcuts, but while I'm here, I figured I'd talk about it. Okay, so anyway, just to refresh, let's say I also like this font, okay? This is like an all caps one, so I'm going to click download, okay? I'm going to click open, so we'll unzip the file, and here I see the file folder, okay? Go back to the student network folder, click on the font folder, and I'm going to drag it. So there's two different. There's titling and oblique. And You don't need the text files. You just need the TTF files. And drag those in there. Very good. So now everything that's in here has been saved onto the student network folder, so I can actually just go ahead and delete those. We don't need those bogging up our downloads folder. Okay, so again, go to dafont.com. Bell's ringing. You guys are coming in soon. So download fonts you like. Again, I want you to download like 2 sans serif and 2 serif. So find 2 of each that you like, of just the sans serif and serif fonts for now. Okay, thanks for watching.